Well, guys, it's time for me to sit down with this thing. How long have I had it now? A year? A little over a year. When I think my wife got it for me last April. Not this past April, but the April prior to that. And it's been sitting here. I key it up every now and then. I hooked up antennas to it, and I occasionally will, give somebody a shout. But I've been doing more buying for it than I have been talking on it. So today is Friday. It is, let me see, what do we got here? We got December 15th, 2017, and it is 12:02 p.m. Kind of a lousy day. Cold, that's for sure. It's 37 degrees outside. And that's about where we're at. So I figure today is a day to where I should read the manual. I'm telling you, I took it out of the box, thinking that, it's going to work like the radio I had 30 years ago. And it's got pretty much the same as far as transmit and receive and so on. But with all this new digital stuff, it definitely kind of passed me by. So, I kind of fingered through a lot of it, but now it's time to actually get into the manual, and that's what I'm going to do. So between the manual and the internet, the educational channel, I am going to go through a few things with it and see what I can come up with. Now the mic is new. I was using the hand mic for the last year, but I decided to buy a new mic. The antenna tuner that's built into it works. However, sometimes I like to make sure it's a little tighter than what it is. So I bought the MFJ and I hooked up that to antenna 2 on the radio. And on that I have kind of redundant, but I have a center fed and an end fed on that one for now. Eventually, I will have a beam or something up there, but at that point, again, that's in the future. On the antenna 1, I do have it going through the MFJ 894, and that's about where I'm at. So today is a day that I think I'm just going to sit here and go through a few things, and I'm not going to go through a lot because I won't hold it. I won't retain it. If you don't use it, you lose it, that type of thing. Meanwhile, while I'm reading some of that, I will monitor the 400 that I have up here, which is 2 meter 440, and again do some research on there, because sometimes this is, I'll tell you, they're getting better on their manuals as far as, what do you call it, transferring it over from Japanese to English and all that kind of stuff, but they are getting better on that, so it's pretty well understandable. However, when it comes to something that wasn't around back when I was on, now I have to kind of learn what it is they're talking about before I can understand what it is in here. So it's not a big deal. Luckily I have a little bit of background in it. And that's about it. So that's where I'm at, guys. And like I say, I'm just going to sit here, watch the Hallmark channel, which I'm getting tired of watching that, but there's nothing else but crap on TV lately. So, what are you stuck with? So that's why I'm out here doing this today. And that's about it. I did buy the headset too. I bought a hella headset with a hand switch and all the adapters. So this your way if I want to kind of check it and monitor myself, I can. I don't think I'll use the headset all that much when I'm actually out here talking, communicating, whatever it's called nowadays, because I like to walk around, and at that point I don't want to walk around and pull this thing off my head. It's one of those things now where, okay, boom, down, and if I just want to listen, I can do what I have to do and walk around the shop and continue to listen. If I had that on, I'm kind of restricted. And I'd forget it's on, and I'm going to go walking around, and like I say, it's just going to go with me. So I have that more or less just for monitoring, or if I really get into a good conversation. because they do work. They help you hear things you normally don't hear. And that's it. However, I do want to try to also, I want to get it hooked up. So the first thing is I want to get into this EQ thing, because that's going to definitely enhance my audio output and hopefully clean it up. Then I want to get into a little bit of hooking it into one of these computers. I'm really thinking I was going to use this little 10-inch. It's got 2 megabyte of RAM or whatever. It's got an Intel chip in it, and it's not the Atom. It's a pretty good Intel chip. But you know what? It's just not there. You know, this one up here, the mouse doesn't want to work on it, and I'm going to redo that whole computer. So for now, I think I'm just going to use this one over here. So I'm going to tie this one into it and see what happens with that and what it's capable of doing with that. I have a program from RT Systems, so I can program some of the frequencies into it and get those out of the way. And then I want to see what kind of software is available for it so that I can tie it into that as well. And there's also a, I can't remember it now, SDR I think it is, that I also want to tie into that for monitoring, so which is another breed. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm listening to what they call the Victory Net. It's a religious but not religious. Oh yeah, I know what you want. Yeah, you want a treat, don't you, buddy? You want a treat, don't you? Oh yeah, I see the chops going. And okay, come on. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, all right. And I'm out here more giving them these than I am sitting down. Okay. Now, who else is coming? Nobody. Okay. Nobody else coming? I don't know, Duffy's scratching. As you guys know, we have 5 of them, so. And again, I forgot what I was talking about. So, again, that's where we're at. So, no more. I don't have time to be talking with you. What's all this prancing? Oh, you're begging? Oh, now you're going to sit there and look pretty? Or, oh, you're going to look like, oh, I'm the poor little puppy that has no treats? Oh, jeez. I'd get work done if I wasn't doing this all day. Oh, here comes Duffy. There you go. Here comes Duffy. There you go. Okay. Everybody happy for now? Now, can I do what I have to do, boys? Where's the other? Okay, the other 3 are not. Okay, they must be in the house. Yeah. Okay. So let me see if I can get some stuff done. So anyway, that's what I had. This, like I said, the Victory Net. They open up a prayer, you know, and things like that, and then it's just a little conversation on everybody, that whoever's around, and so on and so forth. It's a good little channel, good group of guys. And like you know, I think I showed you before, I have this switch over here. When it's over here, it's running off a battery backup, which is charged up by solar and wind turbine. There's 5 deep cycles hooked up to that. And then if those go a little low, or I decide I need a little, I flip it over the other way, and I can turn on the power supply. However, this is only a 35 amp power supply, giving me about 28 continuous. So I have to kind of take it easy when I use that, because the radio itself is going to draw close to 25, maybe a little bit better on high power. But once I flip that switch, I'm over to this. And once I'm over to here, that's what I'm running off of. I am thinking about buying maybe a 60 or a 70, or maybe even 100. You know, it doesn't hurt to have a little extra. Didn't I tell you that was all? No, yeah? Oh, don't come over here and start mushing up to me. No. Oh, now you're going to come over here and sit down? Do you think that is the key? Oh, now you're going to prance a little bit? One more time? No? Oh, these guys drive me nuts. We go through about $100 a week in treats with these guys. Here, enjoy, manja. Now leave me alone after that. No more. Go eat your dinner. You have food in the house. Go eat that. So I am thinking about buying a larger power supply. And see what goes on with that. Take it one step at a time. Alright, so anyway guys, that's kind of like what I'm doing today. Just hanging out. Got nothing to do. They're over there. Oh, I got a hand feed you? I got a hand feed you? Ah, they're right here. Take them if you want them, alright? Jeez, boy, they're spoiled. What are you going to do? I don't mind. Again, I forgot what I was talking about, but anyway, that's about what I'm going to be doing through the course of the day. Reading. Catch you guys later.